If you wanted to talk about a solid step in the right direction, this is something that I absolutely loved waking up to see. We actually have a roadmap for 2024 for FGO's NA version. Now, I did kind of skim through this a little bit. Doesn't look like it's the entirety of the year, but it does at least give us some dates for some of the events that are going to be coming out. And I do wonder if this does maybe come after, they had that interview with the Star Rail director, because that's something that a lot of I think the company is called MiHoYo that does Genshin and does Star Rail, where they give you these 6-week long roadmaps, right? I wonder after talking to them, this is something that they were like, you do have 2 years on, the JP version. You might as well just let the players know what's going to be coming out so they can get excited about some of these events. I think the last event on here is the Biken event, but I mean, look at this. They're just like, yeah, we're going to be putting Battle in New York out on the 15th. They do say that, okay, this is our planned schedule and may be changed, but I don't really know why they would change a lot of this. It's not like, what are there going to be like translation issues for this event over here? Now, some of them, they don't have the event dates, obviously, but if there's like, say, translation issues, I would assume that maybe that would delay some things. But again, with 2 years on the JP version and the fact that we have YouTube channels that pretty much just only dedicate their entire channel to translating like Valentine's events and just various story chapters that come out, if these indie YouTube channels can get that done fairly consistently, then they definitely can get this done. So whatever they give us a date, I'm assuming, yeah, we're going to be getting this on the exact date. So I already love that. But I also like that, we're actually going to be cramming a little bit more into March. We're actually kind of moving a bit faster. When I did my upcoming event guide for the month of March, I did not think we were going to be smushing this in here. Now, this I believe is a 2-week long event, which means it's going to start on the 15th, probably go to like that's about like the 29th if it runs for 2 weeks. If it goes for about a week and a half and they want to end it on, say, Wednesday, or maybe just do a week and some change, that put it on the 25th. So that could be late March. It could be, that last week. But still, I was not expecting this to be even coming out in March. I was expecting it as more of a early April thing. So, hey, if you're looking forward to the Morgan rerun, she's going to be coming back for this. And I guess if you're excited for the Trung sisters, they're not bad. It's just we have Dioscuri. That's a video topic for another day. But then we also see for early June that we have the Biken event over here, which this is when the events start to get a little bit good. These events have these almost like that base feature that I was talking about a couple of days ago, where it has an incentive for you to log in every day, even after you finish the event. I believe this one is 3 weeks long. I know Summer 7 is 3 weeks, but I think this one is also 3 weeks. And basically you send out these like different dog breeds out to go get EXP cards or specific mats of whatever you want. And then you can also get QP, I believe, as well. So this is when the events kind of get really high value, in my opinion, because even after you finish grinding out the event, you do all the mission, shop, point ladder, whatever they have, you complete all of that, you still have an incentive to at least log in and get these extra materials for basically free. I think the one that's maybe the most annoying to farm is the T one for Senno Rikyu, because that one is kind of like last year's summer, where if you have the specific materials, you can kind of open up specific boxes, except that one's a little bit more diverse. You'll see me make a video about it when it comes out. It's a little more complicated than Summer 6, but it's kind of like that. It could be a little bit annoying because you got to farm for recipes, but I do like that they're starting to do something like this. Now, it's not perfect. This is not exactly 100% foolproof, because, we have mid-March, late March, and then this is June, which is a good couple months after that. But Trom should be in the middle here. I'm not sure why they're not putting in things for Trom, like why they're not announcing that story chapter. You would think you could just slap that in there, unless... Are we having problems translating Trom? Are we still not done with it? Are they maybe not set on when they want to release Trom? I'm not really sure. I don't know why there's such a large gap in between these events. But yeah, I'm really excited for this. If they're going to start doing, say, on the NA live streams, they're going to start announcing more of these roadmap things or start to update them. And God forbid, even start peppering in some NA first material in there, which we did get. That NA exclusive GSSR was really, really nice. If we could see more stuff like that, I would be really excited. You know, that could actually make playing the NA version of the game more unique, right? I always bring up the Dokkan game that I play, but they do some global first for their NA version. So they're like, oh, see, you kind of got this random unit that came out of nowhere that you guys are getting before JP gets it in like 3 months, or they get a like a better summoning model on some of their banners. Like they usually have like discounts on some of the first couple of multis, or they'll have do 3 summons, like do 3 multis, get 1 free, something like that. I think if they wanted to start doing that on NA, like would anybody be opposed to that? Because then I don't know, would like say the Trung sisters, for instance, say they come out for this event down here, right? But say the first multi is 15 cent cords, like it's discounted, and then the second multi is 20, and then the third multi is 25, and then after that, you know, their normal multis. I feel like you would have an incentive to at least do the 15 cent cord multi, right? It's almost like the daily cent cord thing where you almost kind of feel incentivized to do it if you have paid cent cords laying around, because you know, 1 cent cord for, you know, a free summon. I mean, you could pull some decent stuff off that. I've gotten decent event CEs off that. I've gotten a 4-star here and there. And I mean, I pulled 2 Morgans off singles. I pulled 2 Melusines back to back on the 10th and 11th single when they introduced that mechanic. So if they wanted to do that for multis, I think that'd be really sick for the NA version. I know the JP version would complain, but can they really complain when they are 2 years ahead of us, right? It's like, dude, you get to play with all the fun new servants first. Let us at least have something, right? We got to wait 2 years. I'll take the discounts, you know. I think that might actually be a bit more worth on playing, but I don't know. That might be a little crazy idea that I'm having, you know, playing other gacha games and thinking how they can incorporate some of that stuff. But yeah, I would love to hear you guys' thoughts on this one. I think this is huge news that they are kind of more willing to communicate with us now. I'm not going to say because I made the Lasengal are frauds video that they were like, oh man, the ZTO call out went a little too crazy, but I'm gonna mentally, I'm gonna take some responsibility for that because it's really funny if I do. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I don't think they announced anything else alongside this. Yeah, it's just that, oh, the event's going to be coming up and everything. But yeah, I would love to hear his thoughts about it. Let me know if you guys maybe think that them peppering in some NA exclusive stuff in there, you know, like maybe a little discounted multi here and there. Maybe you do 3 multis, you get 1 free, you know, something along those lines for NA. That could be kind of cool. But maybe, you know, let me know in the comments if I'm just talking craziness and if they would never do that. I know they're greedy, but I mean, they did give us a GSSR, you know, as an NA exclusive. That's pretty cool, I think. But yeah, like, subscribe, all that good stuff for the daily FGO content. And Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I will be streaming FGO. So make sure you come out for those at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to be doing all the clears for the like the 3 million HP bosses that should have dropped. I'm going to be doing that later today. Oops, exposed, just logged in. But I should be doing that. Yep, there we go. I'm going to be doing these later today on stream. So if you want to be there with me as I don't know, try to find some goofy team to bring in to... Okay, here's our June Altar. But as I try to bring some goofy team to go beat up some of these challenge quests, you come out to the streams and we'll do those together. But yeah, with that being said, I'm going to stop rambling, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.